I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. You know why I'm doing great? Because we're here for another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We got a good one for you today, folks. Two players who I would call on the rise, so to speak. We got Mike Shea going up against Brannon Dunlap. Mike, last time we saw him, he had an impressive victory over his former teammate Adelaide Spence. That was prior to the tournament. Last time we saw Brannon, he shocked everyone by coming in third and then took Robert Kastner to the last question, matched him pound for pound, went out in round one, but against the number one seed. So Brannon definitely showing an improved performance this year. Mike, obviously, with a win in his column already. I think we're in for a good one today. Let's hear what the players have to say in the promos.
What is going on, everybody? Brannon Dunlap here, back again in the Fandom Arena. Super excited to be here. I'm playing Mike Shea. I've done my homework on him. He knows his stuff. Probably better than I know my stuff. But hey, I'm not going to count myself out just yet because I've played some very tough people. I've played in my last two matches, I played Jack Pinchuk and then I played Robert Kastner. Got super close, just couldn't quite get there. But today's going to be different. Why? Because I said so. Good luck, Mike.
No, I'm telling you, you can totally use maple syrup as lube. It's fine. No, seriously. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? I'm gonna put you down for a sec. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Cool. What are we doing again here today? Oh, right, I'm winning. Yeah, okay. That's really all that needs to be said. It's fine. Good luck, I guess.
I enjoyed those. I hope you did too. Those were fun. Ooh, maple syrup. All right, we're going to get into round number one. Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player will have 15 seconds to write down their answer on their whiteboard. At the end of 15 seconds, I will say pens down. Players will then reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct from round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
No.
All right, then. Your first question comes in the category of Disney live action. In The Mighty Ducks, what crime does Gordon get arrested for, causing him to serve community service as a hockey coach? I know it was supposed to be like a punishment for him in the movie, but like, if I could have the option every time I do crime in the future.
You have to go coach hockey.
Coach hockey. I'd be like, okay.
All right. Cool.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike.
I believe it was a DUI.
And Brannon.
Yeah, I hope you didn't want the specifics because I didn't write them down, but I put DUI as well.
DUI, drunk driving. That is correct. Point apiece. So we get to the next question, which comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. Who is the last person to fight Tai Lung before Po in Kung Fu Panda? Underrated gem. Actually, it's probably not underrated.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
That was my phone.
Forgive my spelling on this. I'm going phonetic with this one.
Phonetic works. It sounded 5, 4. It sounded like the bat signal. 3, 2.
Oh, I gotta go.
Pens down. Oh, sorry, Brannon.
Tigress.
And Mike.
Master Shifu?
Master Shifu is correct. I don't think that's close to the
Not even close. No. Not even a little bit.
So Shifu is correct. Mike takes the 2-1 lead as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? It's eligible now. Hooray. I hate this movie. I don't hate it.
Oh.
I just hate how average I think it is.
I loved this movie.
There are clearly, I think it's the new Iron Man 2.
I liked the horror element to it, but that was it.
It's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Mike.
Actually, the music was my favorite part, and it was done by Danny Elfman.
And Brannon.
Oh, dang. I put Michael Giacchino. I thought he did it.
Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman is the correct answer. So Mike takes the 3-1 lead. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of YA. Which YA film features the main character's sister dying in an explosion? Not as sad as Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have our own fight after
It's
this.
really okay. Like, I don't actually hate the movie. I was expecting a lot, and I was let down a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brannon.
Sure hope I got the right one right. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2.
And Mike.
I haven't been a young adult in a long time, so I just said Divergent.
Fair. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 is correct.
Yes.
So Brannon cuts into the lead, and with that, there are no more perfect rounds. And guys, give me 1 second as my computer is dying. All right, we'll get into the next question, which comes in the category of Alien versus Predator. In Predators, Royce frees the captive Predator so he can lead him to what? Take a somewhat general answer. There was also an annoying kid in front of me when I saw Multiverse of Madness, so it tainted the experience. 5.
That's fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike.
This movie's incredibly forgettable, so I just said the Choppa.
And Brannon.
I remember which one this is, and it's the one I've seen the least, but I got nothing.
Mike, close. We were looking for a spaceship.
Oh.
Oh, son of a bitch! I was thinking the Predator is probably what I was thinking about.
Very fair. So no one gets that one right as we get to the next question, which is in the category of Middle Earth. In the Fellowship of the Ring, who saves the hobbits when they are attacked on Weathertop?
I gotta go, sir.
There's a lot of cool noises going on in this match. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brannon.
Aragorn?
And Mike.
Aragorn, or as they knew him at the time, Strider.
Strider.
That is correct. Answer is acceptable. It's 4-3 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of the MCU. In Eternals, what is Gilgamesh doing when the rest of the Eternals arrive to tell him and Thena about the death of Ajak? We watched this movie last night, and it's still just fine.
I've seen this movie once.
Yeah, me too. One time. Ugh. Great.
We'll get answers in 5.
Repeat the question?
Sure, that is Mike's first repeat. Question again. In Eternals, what is Gilgamesh doing when the rest of the Eternals arrive to tell him and Thena about the death of Ajak?
Okay.
Answers in 5, 4, 3.
Another very forgettable movie.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike.
Making a pie.
And Brannon.
Dude, yeah, Saving a Village.
Making a pie. Yeah, cooking. But yeah, specifically he's making a pie. That's correct.
Blueberry pie.
Oh, blueberry pie.
All right.
Well done, Mike.
Your next question will come in the category of Marvel.
Oh, I thought we were done. My bad.
Oh, no.
What's the rush?
All right, I'm ready.
We got 3 left. In Marvel, who plays Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 3? Movie's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. It's
Don't enjoy it.
almost unwatchable.
Correct. What? 5, 4. I don't want to talk about other movies. 3. I almost did. 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brannon.
So funny. Sorry, I always put Bryce Dallas Stone, and then I corrected it. It's Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard is the correct answer. Mike leads 6-4 as we get to the penultimate question, which is in the category of Disney animation. Which Disney animated film features a coronation ceremony where the person being crowned cannot wear gloves during the ceremony? Scan, see. No, I'm going to save what I had just in case. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat. Sorry.
That is Brandon's first repeat. The question again. Which Disney animated film features a coronation ceremony where the person being crowned cannot wear gloves during the ceremony? All I'll say is that Spider-Man 3 happened. So Spider-Man 3 crawled. It crawled so that other certain movies could fly.
Spider-Man 3 didn't happen.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike.
Frozen, and then I drew a snowflake.
Nice. And Brannon.
I remembered at the last minute, Frozen.
Frozen is correct. Mike leads 7-5 as we get to the final question in round number 1, as there are no perfect rounds. Comes in the category of horror icons. In Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, at what type of location does Jamie see Michael in real life for the first time? We will take a general answer. Oh, God. These are so scary. Don't like them. Like, other people like them. And that's fine, I guess, but they're scary. I'd much rather laugh. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brandon.
Oh, God. I hope this is, like, general enough. I put convenience store.
And Mike.
At a school?
I'm going to take convenience store. A store. Okay. It's got a bunch of...
It was like a novelty shop, right? Like
novelty convenience. Yeah, I'll accept convenience store. That is correct. So Brandon,
I remember there was a pharmacy in there. Yeah,
Brandon cuts into the lead at the end of round number 1. But Mike's still leading 7 to Brandon's 6 as we get into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. But they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like to check down to multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are The Wizarding World, James Bond, DC, Alien vs. Predator, Star Trek, Disney Live Action, Fandom Quotes, and Star Wars. So with that being said, Mike, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I will defer.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Brannon, this will be your first spin. Lands on opponent's choice. Not the best.
This is fun. All right.
Mike, what would you like to give to Brannon?
I'm going to give him fandom quotes.
All righty. Sounds like a plan.
Oh,
Brannon, I will be administering your questions in the category of fandom quotes. Are you prepared?
Is it not the other guy? I'm just kidding. Yes, I'm ready.
All right, your first question. In which Pixar film will you find the quote, "It's not fair for you to call me a screw-up if you don't give me a chance to get something right"?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Cars 2, B, Onward, C, Up, D, Brave?
I wasn't thinking of any of that. Let's see.
You get your other hand up, Brandon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Onward.
Onward is correct for 1 point.
Sorry, my hand was down for a second.
No, you're good. All right, your second question. Which Mission Impossible character said the quote, "You sent me to do a job. I did it. Now you bring me in"?
Ethan Hunt.
That is incorrect. Mike, chance for a 2-point steal.
seen 2 of these movies. Yeah, I got nothing.
All right, then.
Yeah.
The correct answer was Ilsa Faust.
I wouldn't have got that. Okay. All right. I remember Ilsa.
All right.
I've seen 2 of these movies.
All right, Brannon, your third question. Finish this quote from a 90s Disney animated film. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope, for who could ever learn to love a blank?
A beast.
That is correct for 2 points. Right, Brannon, your penultimate question in Fandom Quotes. Which Middle-earth actor said the quote, "I will not hide while others fight our battles for us"?
Multiple choice, please.
Okay, your multiple choice options is A, Ken Stott, B, Aidan Turner, C, John Rhys Davies, or D, David Wenham?
John Rhys Davies.
That is incorrect. Mike, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Ken Stott, B, Aidan Turner, C, John Rhys Davies, or D, David Wenham?
None of those are who I thought it was. I'm gonna go with D.
D is also incorrect. We were looking for B, Aidan Turner. Keeley.
Who is that? Who is that again? Do you know?
Keeley.
Oh, I was thinking the wrong one completely. Wow.
Yeah, it was in the wrong movie. Okay.
Yeah, me too. I was in Fellowship.
All right. Brannon, your final question in Fandom Quotes. Which horror icon's character said, "Behind these eyes, one finds only blackness, the absence of light. These are the eyes of a psychopath"?
Which character says that? I'm sorry. Can I get to repeat the question? I'm sorry.
All right, that is
I'm
your
sorry.
second repeat.
Yeah.
The question again. Which horror icon's character said, "Behind these eyes, one finds only blackness, the absence of light. These are the eyes of a psychopath"?
Dr. Samuel Loomis.
That is correct for 2 big points. And the end of Brandon's round number 2, he gets a score up to 11. Mike's still at 7. As we bring back up the wheel for Mr. Shea's spin. Mike, this will be your first spin. Lands on Star Trek.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna keep it.
All right. Sounds good.
I'm not gonna get that lucky twice.
Right. Mike, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Star Trek?
Hit me.
All right, your first question. Which Star Trek film features... Sorry, let me start again. Which Star Trek film features 2 Enterprise crew members nearly freezing to death before being beamed out of their location?
Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who directed Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan?
I hate myself right now.
5.
Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are: is it A, William Shatner, B, Leonard Nimoy, C, David Carson, D, Nicholas Meyer?
Nicholas Meyer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question. How specifically does the crew get the USS Franklin moving fast enough to start up in Star Trek Beyond?
They drop it off a cliff, and yeah.
That is correct.
Not specific you want me to be.
I got where you were putting there.
That is the wording we have. That is correct for 2 points. And the lead. Your penultimate question. What Class M planet is the Enterprise and crew on at the opening of Star Trek Into Darkness?
Oh, crap. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Delta Vega, B, Laurentia, C, Nibiru, or D, Tenax?
Can I get a 50-50? No, I'm kidding. It's
5, 4,
D.
3. D is incorrect. Brannon, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options
boy.
again are A, Delta Vega, B, Laurentia, C, Nibiru, or D, Tenax.
Oh, God. I'm going to be so mad this is wrong. This is what's sticking out to me. I'm going to go with B, Laurentia.
That is unfortunately also incorrect. We were looking for C, Nibiru.
That's not what I thought. Okay.
I knew
That
it
wasn't
was
my other
C or D.
option. I don't feel so bad.
All right, Mike, your final question in Star Trek. What is the name of Data's cat who he finds in the wreckage at the end of Star Trek Generations?
The real MVP of Star Trek The Next Generation, that is Spot.
Spot is correct for 2 more points. And the end of round number 2. Mike gets his score up to 14. Brandon up to 11. It is anybody's game as we get into round number 3. Round number 3.
Cat is always the MVP.
It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
No, sir.
All right, your first question comes in the category of the worlds of DC. All right, we'll get bets starting with Mike.
I'm going to bet 2.
And Brandon.
I bet 1.
All righty, your question in the worlds of DC. Which of Billy's siblings does Savannah threaten to kill when he has them all hostage, just before Billy transforms them all into superheroes in Shazam? I can talk again. Hello. How you been? You liking the match so far? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Mike.
I can never remember any of these kids' names, so I just said Ruby.
And Brannon.
I'm caught between 2. I hope I'm right. But Freddie.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. The correct answer was Darla.
Oh, it was the little girl.
Killed a little girl. So Mike will lose 1 point. Mike will lose 2 points. Brandon will lose 1 point. Brandon actually gains a little bit on Mike. It is now 12-10. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of DC. We'll get bets starting with Brandon.
Why not? I'm feeling bold. 2.
And Mike.
1.
All right, your question in DC.
Uh-oh.
Which
Sorry.
DC... Oh, we good? Okay.
Yeah.
Which DC film features the main villain dying when they fall from a window, leading to their skin literally cracking?
Whoa.
Brandon, can we get that other hand up? But, Brandon? Oh,
Sorry. Yeah. No, you're good.
It looked like it was hidden.
Should have bet 2. Son of a bitch.
We all been there, you know.
With this movie, too, of all things. Like, it's just...
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brandon.
I know I'm wrong. I put Catwoman.
And Mike.
It is Catwoman.
Is it really?
Catwoman
Oh,
is the
geez.
correct answer. Both correct. Brandon gains another point on Mike's lead. It is now 13-12.
Oh, my God.
As we get to the third question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. And we will get bets starting with Mike.
I'm sticking with 1.
And Brandon.
Going with 2, baby.
All right, your question. In what city does Bolt work? In Bolt.
Oh.
Terrific. Get it? Bolt. No? Okay, cool. Rivets. There was a loose connection there, kind of. Answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Mike.
Shot in the dark. Los Angeles?
And Brannon.
I don't have it. I think that's it for me.
Los Angeles is correct. So Mike will gain 1 point. Brannon will lose 2 points. The score is now 14-10, which means we will move into the penultimate question, which is the Wizarding World. We will get bets starting with Brannon.
Go big or go home. Going for 2 again.
And Mike.
I'm also going with 2.
All right. Your question is, who plays Grindelwald in The Secrets of Dumbledore? If both players hit or both players miss, the match will be over. If a certain one hits while the other does not, the match will not be over. That's basically how this works.
Lots can happen, kids.
Yeah.
Only 2 things. Either the match will end or it won't. But yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brannon.
I think I butchered his spelling, but Mads Mikkelsen.
And Mike.
Yeah, I can't spell this, but Mads Mikkelsen.
And your winner, Mike Shea. The correct answer was indeed Mads Mikkelsen. And for those of you who didn't see what we just cut out, that was the second time Mike won in 2 questions because I messed up on the question before that. But Mike putting things together, coming out with the win. Mike having a heck of a comeback year here, if I do say so myself, because Brannon is proving himself to be a very good player. So this makes it a very good win for Mike. Let's start by talking to our unfortunate second place finisher, Brannon Dunlap. Brannon, as great as you've been playing this year, maybe this just isn't your year. Some bad luck here and there. You got opponent's choice, and then Mike got his strength, and you still were able to bring things to the penultimate question around number 3. You've played the number 1 seed in the tournament, and you played a guy who got a perfect game. I'm very much looking forward to Brannon Dunlap's next year because I just don't think 2022 was your year. As good as you played fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How do you feel about this match today? It was a very close one, and Mike is also on the upswing, so definitely nothing to hang your head on.
So I did my tapes on Mike. I knew he was very heavy on Star Trek, so when I got opponent's choice and he got Star Trek, I was like, oh, this is over. I didn't even think I was going to make it to round 3, to be honest. Mike played a hell of a game. Bolt will be haunting me. I could have sworn that was a fictional town. That's why I didn't write anything down. I didn't know it actually took place in Los Angeles. Now that I think about it, he filmed a TV show there, and it makes complete sense.
Yeah. But, Brandon, shit happens. You know?
It does. It does.
Bad luck. Wheel wasn't in your favor. And like I said, even with opponents and spinner's choice, you still made it a 1-point game at one point in round 3.
Yeah.
So that just shows how far you've come. I think you're a very good player.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think next year is going to be your comeback year. Kind of like
I hope so. I'll keep playing as long as you'll have me. I don't know if there's like retirement numbers in the can.
Eventually, we'll get there.
I think I'm 1 in 4.
Something like that.
So
we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I have faith that we'll be seeing you around for a little bit, my friend.
All
Congratulations.
Right. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. As we bring in our winner today, Mike Shea.
Yeah, I know the maple syrup gets sticky, but you take a hot shower and it just dissolves right off. It's fine. Oh, hey, sorry.
Are you telling this to Baby Yoda, or is...
Yeah, no, he needs some life advice. He's,
I guess he is 50. So
yeah, he's getting that age.
Mike, I said it to Brannon. I think next year is going to be Brannon's comeback year. I think this is that for you, sir. You've played fantastic in both of your matches. Brannon, coming into this match, had incredible stats. He took the number 1 seed, Robert Kastner, to the final question in the tournament. So a lot of people would have been intimidated, but you came in, you outplayed him in round 1. You capitalized on spinners and opponent's choice in round 2, and then you played round 3 very calmly and efficiently, and you wound up coming away with the win. Mike, how you feeling?
I'm feeling so good, man. I'm feeling so good. It's a good feeling. It's I don't let losses bum me out too terribly bad, but wins feel really good in the nipple region, especially. Just they make you feel great. Brannon knows his stuff, no question about it. So I knew I was gonna have a good fight ahead of me. I knew it wasn't gonna be a wash or anything like that. So, but I had a great time, and I just it's been a good year for me in a lot of different leagues this year. So I'm feeling pretty happy right now.
Good stuff, man. The schedule is not yet complete for the year. So I do not know if we will see you back this year or early next year. But if you do come back this year, anyone out there you're looking to, that would be 3 in a row, your next win there.
You know what? I always say I never go looking for a fight. I'll take anyone who wants a piece. So anybody who's up for the challenge, bring it on. I'll take you on. And I might even be sober. We'll see. Who knows? The odds of me playing under the influence are never zero. So
that's fair. I relate and I understand, sir. Mike, congratulations on the win. We will see you next time for sure, and we'll see Brannon next time because that was a great match. Told you at the beginning. You didn't believe me, and I was like, "This is going to be a good match, fools." No, thank you to Brannon. Thank you to Mike for putting on a great match, and thank you to all of you for watching. Check out all the other videos we got going on in Multiplex. Lots of stuff coming out right now. And if that's all, we'll see you next time. Another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.